Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be adding a rear chuck to the mini lathe. That's what's up next on Cricking Around. So hey, what's going on, everybody? So today we're going to be adding a chuck to the back of the mini lathe. I need this because this is mainly going to be for pool cue making. And when you naturally you put something through, it's just clamped on one end. It's never centered up. So what I did was I ordered this little chuck through Q-Smith. What it is it's you align it. You use these bolts, stick it on there, and you align it up to get it perfectly centered. But the problem was I tried lining it up, but this is actually threaded on the back for 2 locking nuts. So I tried lining it up, but the set screws kept falling into the grooves. You can see some of the little marks. They kept falling in between the grooves. Anyhow, I had a camera malfunction. Sorry about that. Just as I was getting them lined up, it would actually shift off the face of this little pulley. It would shift back, so it would never be truly centered. So what I'm doing is, it's pretty cool. I don't know how to, I'm new to lathes, so I don't know how to do threading and stuff. And I actually checked because I bought another one of these through Q Components originally. And it's like that. It's got these threads in here. I thought it was the right threads that I could just screw right onto here, but they're too small. So I took it to a local machine shop, and they quoted me right around $400 because it's a one-off. $400 to set up their machine, make me an adapter that would screw onto this and let that screw onto there. So I returned that one, and when I ordered this through Q-Smith, it's the exact same mini lathe, but it has this adapter on it. So all I gotta do is get this adapter to work. So instead of having something custom made, this ring right here that I got on here, that's actually the locking nut. I turned it down to the size that I needed. There's 2 of them. That's the first one, and this is the second one. I'm currently in the process of turning it down right now. So what I found is it's going to work because they're going to be centered. And once I get this on here, I just take a pipe wrench, turn it, tweak it up on there, and we're good to go. So let's get on with a little bit more machining. So the inside of this chuck is about 215. I got these turned down to about 2 inches even. And it goes on there relatively, there ain't a lot of play there. So now we just gotta get her squared up. So let's go ahead and get everything close, get everything tightened up. Let's run her and see what we got. As you can see, it's just a little bit, so we got a little bit of adjusting to do. Let's figure out where we need to go with it. Looks like we're high on this side. Let's loosen these just a little bit. This could take a while. I might not show the whole process because once I get frustrated, it's kind of pointless to Watch me cussing. And unfortunately, this will be a cussing project. The light little adjustments. So I'll work on it in a minute. We'll be back. All right, so we're back. It's been about an hour and a half, 2 hours. I got it pretty... What looks like a wobble in that is actually the discoloration of the wood. But I actually got it really good. I got just a little bit of tweaking to do. You can see right there. If you're noticing a little bit of wobble right here, what that is this backing plate. I don't know what's up with that, but the plate where the chuck is, that's trued up. This is really, like I said, I got just a little bit of tweaking to do to get it perfect. But for the most part, I'm happy with it where it's at. I messed it a little bit. But like I said, it's come out pretty good so far. So I haven't used this lathe a lot since I've got it. But one of the main issues I've seen with it, it don't do it so much anymore. Every once in a great while, like you'll be running whatever speed, and you turn it down and it don't stop all the way. It'll continue to move. About 30, 50 RPM, you gotta kind of bump it up, then bump it back down again. But since I have been running it, I think it's kind of broke in and it don't do that no more, thankfully. The other thing you notice, my top speed says it just keeps climbing around. There's a little, right here, there's a little plate with a RPM gauge on it. It vibrates around and it just varies sometimes. That speed issue really don't bother me too much. I know I usually run it, quite honestly, max speed. But other than that, it's been a good little lathe so far. If you're looking for a rear chuck, definitely check out Q Smith. It's a very good quality chuck. And once it takes some time, it's got 8 alignment bolts here. It takes some time to get it aligned, but once you get it aligned, I mean, it should withstand the test of time. Or if you know somebody who can make you a coupler just for that. They say those are 1 9/16 32 threads. If you are a better machinist than me, because I'm just getting into it, and you can make your own coupler to do that, then maybe you should just go with the Q components, because it's $40 more, which to me is a deal. This was $130 by itself. These two together was $175, $180. After shipping and tax, it was almost $200. But to me, it's worth it because it lines all my stuff up. And that's kind of the point of doing it. So other than that, if you liked the video, how about hitting that like, subscribe, share button? It really helped me out, and I'm hoping to have more lathe content, other content to come up. So, see ya.